This is about the search for Jason Landry. About 15 volunteers walked for miles with search dogs looking for missing Texas State student Jason Landry, who went missing in December of 2020. Lulling, Texas, the search continues. We all have a common cause. We're all passionate people. We want to find Jason. Jason is a white male, missing either the 13th or the 14th of December 2020 from Caldwell County, Texas. His birthday is 7/29/1999. He's 21 years old with brown hair and brown eyes. He stands 6 feet 1 inches and weighs 170 pounds with an olive complexion. Please contact the Caldwell County Sheriff's Office, Detective Perry, at 512-398-6777, extension 4516. About 15 volunteers have walked for miles with search dogs looking for Jason Landry. We just really believe that this family needs and deserves closure. No family should have to go to bed at night haunted because they don't know where their loved one is. A Buddha organization volunteered to turn Jason Landry's missing banners into bags to raise awareness. Investigators said Jason disappeared around December 13, 2020, driving from San Marcos to his parents' Houston area home. On December 14th, a volunteer firefighter found Landry's car crashed and abandoned in Lulling. That's where search efforts continue. A lot of this area does flood, and so we're thinking, God forbid, Jason is no longer with us. If his remains were somewhere, they could quite possibly have been spread over a great distance. So we don't want to leave one rock unturned. The mile radius around the crash site has been searched extensively, so crews are looking beyond that. We then form what is called a lane pattern search, where we all stand in a line side by side, and then we go back and forth over the property in a sweeping motion, says Detective Watts of law enforcement. Jason Landry's aunt is thankful for continued support. A new sign has gone up at the wake of the dead coffee house in San Marcos to help the effort to find Texas State student Jason Landry, who has been missing since December 2020. Watts said this method with the GPA tracking app works. He said he helped find the remains of his former classmate earlier this year, San Angelo, father of 4, Brandon Lawson, who had been missing for almost 9 years. Watts said this search for Landry has challenges. You've got a lot of grass overgrowth, and at this point, Jason's been missing for almost 2 years. That presents difficulties because at this point, what you're looking for is probably going to be very small, and that grass can cover that up. Detective Watts is hopeful, though. He said he's found someone before, and he and his crew will do it again. I believe it can and will be done in Jason's case. It's just a matter of when. So there is an update from KXAN in Austin, Texas. The reward doubled to $20,000 to find Jason Landry. Also, a GoFundMe was created to raise a $20,000 reward to help find missing Texas State student Jason Landry. The reward was originally set at $10,000 in May 2021, 5 months after Landry's disappearance. At the time of his disappearance, Jason was a 21-year-old college student whose car was found crashed and unoccupied. It was the eve of December, and it is believed he was traveling from his college apartment. When his disappearance approaching 2 years, the page said it was time to double the reward being offered to find him. We believe and we hope that raising the reward will help provide incentive for that one person who may know something to come forward, and the information that leads to Jason's whereabouts. The page said the plan was to use the additional funds raised to continue the efforts in search and spreading awareness. Again, please, if you have any knowledge of the whereabouts for Jason Landry, please contact Detective Perry at 512-398-6777, extension 4516. Also, guys, will you check in the description box? I'm going to have a list of other creators here on YouTube that highlight missing persons. So it might be a good idea to check there. Bye-bye.